things. So you can tell why this guy was a first-round pick. One of the most talented cats in the league by far, just can't stay healthy. But he's got some shit to him, man. You'll like some of this stuff right here if you're in the running back play. But you see right here, I love that man. Oh, damn. I knew something dope was brewing out in Philadelphia. My man Howie Roseman coming through once again. And listen, your boy right here is a huge Rashaad Penny fan. I just got done covering this man, right? As you know, Seattle is the primary coverage of this channel. And I was a huge Rashaad Penny fan. I remember when Seattle wanted a new back, and I was telling everybody that Rashaad Penny, once he got his chance, he would seize the moment, and he did that. He just so happens to be made of styrofoam. If Rashaad Penny wasn't made of styrofoam, I think he would be a top 5 back in the NFL. He is probably the most biggest explosive back there is, right? He has 4.4 speed. He's well over 220 pounds. I might drop a little bit of a film study here from some of my old stuff, maybe a little bit of a compilation so you can see what he's about. But I've been comparing this man to Darren McFadden for Lord knows how long. And to see him rocking with the midnight green and them boys out here, come on, man. Everybody got to stand up for this one right here. Hopefully he can stay healthy. To be honest with you, I wouldn't bet on it, to be honest with you. If I'm being straight up honest, that man had a prove-it year, right? A 1-year prove-it deal and still got injured. He was destroying the league before he got injured last year. He has a ton of left in the tank because he doesn't have many carries on his system, period. That man is the absolute truth, I'm telling you. He's at the very least a wash with Miles Sanders. He's probably a little bit more explosive than Miles Sanders as far as the deep speed goes, but you probably won't notice much of a difference there if he's healthy. If not, he may even give you a little bit more than Miles Sanders. I like Rashaad Penny a lot. I love Miles Sanders, though. You know me, man. I'm a Penn State cat like that. I'm going to miss Miles Sanders, but Rashaad Penny should just be the first addition as far as the backs go. Got to get one in the draft as well. But a 1A Rashaad Penny mixed in with a 1B. Whomever is out there, it could be, it may be somebody already on the roster, right? Like a Trey Sermon or somebody like that. Kennedy Brooks or somebody, if he's still on the roster, maybe one of those guys step up. But Rashaad Penny, yeah, buddy. Matter of fact, let's get into this right here. Almost buried the lead right here as we can see. He was averaging 6.1 yards per carry on those 57 rushes he had before he got injured. I want to say maybe in that Detroit game. I forget, but you can see right here, not many carries on his body at all. His attempts here, his rushing attempts, just 337, and he's been in the league since 2018, a first-round draft pick. Look, he's only started 11 games in his career, but he averages over 5.7 yards per attempt. 337 carries, 5.7 yards per attempt. Extremely explosive. He can catch the ball out of the backfield as well, 27 receptions for 222 yards there. Rashaad Penny is that dude. I pray to God. I pray to Allahu Akbar. I pray this man stays healthy for the Philadelphia Eagles, baby, because this is what I'm talking about. The offense is going to need to be even more explosive because I can see the defense right now taking a slight step back, if not a full step back, from the amount of talent lost. But check this out. Obviously, you're going to leave this guy unblocked here. Everybody's going to block down on him. You're going to have Lewis right here on a pull, so you can see that pin down right there, and then you'll have Penny follow him, 88 and out the gate, looking like a young Darren McFadden, number 20 and all. Look at that. Pinned down, absolutely incredible. Look at the swinging gait right here. Come on, my man. And then in the open field, Rashaad Penny, he don't have any moves. He's just very fast, and he's nimble enough just to get you to lean and yak up. Look at that. Muscle relaxer, man. Hitting with just a kind of a baby Tylenol muscle relaxer, though, right? One of them little infant ones, right? Stick that foot in the ground just enough. Man barely could get a hand on him. And just so happened, DK down there. DK does a good job of just getting in front of him right here. That's all you have to do. Look, I don't even think he touched him. He like kind of bluffed that he was going to get in front of him, made him run around, ran himself out the play. I love that call. Pin and pull? I know they didn't do it to him again. What? This time on the pin and pull, you got the guard and the tackle pulling. Come on, what are we doing here, man? You got your young boys, Damian Lewis and Charles Cross, both pulling. And, of course, that man, the man of the hour, everyone at the line of scrimmage, you can see them pressing Deshaun Elliott up here, having him mugged up, and he goes with the flow. Literally. Look, goes with the flow, vacates everybody out the backside. Come on, man. That is some, ooh, man, I love a good run scheme, and this is absolutely perfect. That pin and pull action has everybody going in the direction. And man on the line of scrimmage does a good job of staying home. However, you have, of course, Lewis coming around there, shooting him off. And that's all a guy like Rashaad Penny needs. Grass, blades, chopped. You know the rest. You're going to want to bounce that to the outside there. So on this one right here, it's kind of, well, I'll run it for you. Then I'll show you, right? He originally wants to bang it in there. Then he has to keep that bad boy and bounce it. And then that deep speed kicks in. You ain't catching him. Forget about it. Look at the vision. I want you to check this out right here. You see him, right? You can see when the guy's washed down. That's a perfect illustration of it right there. He's washed down, but you see some breaches right here. Right, so he wanted to cut that bad boy. That's usually when you get those big gainers in those zone plays, is on organic cutback creases, right? But that's not available, right? So we see him keep moving it here, right? Look what I tell you, right? We got a severe breach right here to where he runs into his own man, and then look, he still is able to find a vision and find himself a crease by keeping it play side. And then he gets skinny, has to jump over, right? He didn't have to jump over. He just sidestepped him. And then right there, man, my man's reaching that fresh air. And that's all she wrote. Put the ball on the other. You seen that? Right there? It's a natural instinct right there. If you're running, he had the ball in his right hand, switched it to his left hand, keep it towards the sideline. Just all natural running back. And Brown, everybody doing work, washing down. So you can see the split flow action there. And we'll run it. Look at that. Now look at him finally. You see that vision there to cut on the inside and then fertilize a whole bunch of cats. You know, we got to watch that one again. Right? You see the counter action, him step like it's going to be play side. And then the corner right here. Was this out of pistol? No, this was under center as well. Coming around, bending that. Now you see Estridge coming. You're going to want to cut off that inside hip. Absolutely perfect. Estridge does just enough, right? Gets just enough of it. Now, look, that man has to make the first guy miss if he's Rashaad Penny, and that's exactly what he does. You didn't have to do much, bogged it down there, then gave this man a stiffy, jackhammered his ass, bam. Jackhammered that man, made him bounce and concuss himself. You can't bounce and not concuss yourself. Let's be real here. So he's done. And then, of course, Rashaad Penny off to the races, puts the ball in the opposite arm towards the sideline, doing his thing, baby. One more time. I got to see that bad boy full speed. Oh, nasty. Come on, man. This kid is the absolute truth. Or truth. Hey, there's people coming like, what is truth, Murf? It's truth. He's the absolute truth. Like when he speak like that? I love this concept right here, but this may be the first one where Rashaad Penny makes a mistake reading the block, or at least executing off the block. You're going to have a tag sweep on this one. They're going to pull the tackle and the guard, so that'll be my Hokie, Dwayne Brown, coming around, and, of course, Damian Lewis as well. And then you'll have Penny coming out here, and he does a good job of navigating this. However, he could have got an even bigger gainer out of this one. You check this one right here, right off Dwayne Brown, and cuts out the outside hip. So he cut into the man. So just this portion right here. Actually, we'll go back to the beginning here. So we can see this start the tape shape right there. And Lewis does a good job right here, right? He rocking snot boxes. Rock the man snot box here. and he's following Dwayne Brown. We see big Dwayne Brown, baby, 48 years old, still can get out on the edges, still a really good athlete, but this is what he would have wanted to do right here. Now, some say it might not have mattered, but you do have an approaching defender here, but he probably would have been best served cutting off the inside hip and getting vertical there. Maybe he breaks his tackle, but there's nothing out there at all. So that's my take on that. But hey, he's Rashaad Penny. He cuts it to the outside there. Still gets it. Look at him dragging and driving people, driving Miss Daisy all the way down the damn field. I try to drive you to the stove, Miss Daisy. Look, that man carrying people. And some people was calling him finesse. When I was trying to poach that man to the Ravens, some of the Seahawks fans was calling him finesse. I don't see it. I don't think he's finesse at all. This man is a damn roughneck that has extreme burst. That's that talent. That's first-round pick material right there. All right, the first thing people got to do is always hate on something. I don't know, man. Most people just aren't maximizing their potential in life or something because they always got to hate on something. So people going to be like, all these runs are being bounced outside. He can't run on the inside or whatever like that. He can run on the inside. Let's be real here. This man is running right here. You're going to see probably just a regular shotgun O, and you're going to see him going up in there with Damian Lewis. But I just want you to watch the physicality of this, right? Look at the patience, and then look at the physicality still going. One more game right here. Look at that. Not afraid of contact by any stretch of the imagination. I would say on this particular run right here, did a good job going off the inside hip of Damian Lewis. He lowers his pad level, right? Pad level lowered right there. Looked like he was a little high before, but obviously he's lowering his pad level right there. Good leg drive. A lot of sanitation right there, and he still gains an extra, I don't know, half yard out of it. Right? I always want to be falling forward. I love this one right here. Another counter play. So you're going to have pretty much counter OT. So we're going to pull Gabe Jackson coming around here, and Everett's coming as well. And you can see the flow here, the workflow. You're going to have down blocks by the rest of the guys, right? So you still kind of get that split flow action. But you see right here, I love that. That man, oh, damn. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Check this out. First of all, he's giving you that what's up? He's giving you that exaggerated counter action right there. Hey, hey, ole right there. But that's just for timing. He wants to get on that inside hip of Everett. Now look at it right there. Nothing but airspace and opportunity. Getting downhill, but look at this. I know it's snowing outside, but I don't give a damn, right? Look at that. That man's nauseous. That type of shit right there make you nauseous, right? You're not supposed to go by somebody like that, right? So he needs a little bit of a Tylenol, ibuprofen, or some shit like that. Give another man a stiffy, and he's lucky that they had a little bit of angle, or the Bears are lucky they had a little bit of an angle on him because he was gone. Hell of a run. One more time, full speed. Hey, ole. Ooh. Cut that bad boy back. Come on, man. What are we doing here, baby? Rashaad Penny. I would have loved to see Rashaad Penny in a healthy Chris Carson. That shit would have been nuts and bananas. There is no substitute for being able to flip the scoreboard. On this one, you're going to have a quick zone. Quick zone is usually a zone meant to happen extremely fast, and usually you're trying to get off the hip of the tackle here. So trying to get off Curhan, and you will see this develop, and you will see his ability to make one guy miss, outrun an angle, and just outrun the team. Come on. Oh, don't be that guy. Don't be the end zone diver guy. Look, coach, I have great effort. Come on, man. He scored, man. Why you diving hard at this man's ankles and stuff, man? You could possibly hurt this man, and he scored. But look at this. Running on that quick zone, you see them wash. You see the double right there. Got double going on. That washes him out the way. The edge player too late to respond because he has the respect. Chef Russell Wilson as well. And then, of course, this man can get downhill fast. Breaks that angle, breaks that particular tackle, right? Or the tackle doesn't even come there. But look at the angle right here, right? Come on. You got an angle right there. He just bends the angle. Man can't even get a hand on him. You know what it's like to be that damn special where you can flip the field like that and have that on your team? Ooh, boy, that shit is worth its weight in gold. And he's 220 pounds, like I said before, physical with it. All right, now look at this one right here. I love this one. Now here's some physicality for you. Look at him square this man up and paya! Come on. Come on. And we'll get to that. We'll get to the aftermath of that here in a second there. But this looks like it was going to be, looks like it was going to have some type of split flow action. So maybe just a regular split zone. But I noticed his vision saw him because they avalanched down or pinched, or however you want to call that. And he was able to bounce that bad boy to the outside. So that's some really good vision there. And check it out right here. You can see the pinch. All right, we'll go back, slow it down. All right, you can see him pinching on the inside. Nothing to it but to do it. There's nothing there. That man notices on the fly, cuts it back, right? Gives another person some Motrin or whatever that he needs going by him that fast. But on this one right here, definitely like a Darren McFadden. McFadden would do this every once in a while as well. He could outrun angles, but sometimes he would just size you up. Now look at him lower that pad level, right? And baya! Taxidermied that. Damn, he might have taxidermied himself too. They both passed away on this one right here. Come on, let's see who get up first. So Penny does get up first, right? So he didn't pass away. The other guy's still on the ground. He passed away. And then look at him. He gets up clapping. He needs a CNI dog. You get up clapping, you know some shit done changed in your life. What the fuck are you clapping about? I know what he's clapping about. He's clapping like Fido. Fido, where are you at? He needs a CNI dog. Come on, man. He needs a service dog.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.